Our hope is rising. We'll keep on believing. One family. This is our community. Yeah. Our future is bright. So is our destiny. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future, making everything better, reaching out to each other. We are stronger, we care, we are there, Tupperware. Though our lives may be changing, we know that we are at home. Our connection is growing. We are empowering. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future. It's gonna be brighter, sharing hope going further. We are stronger, we care, we are there, together into the future, making everything better, reaching out to each other. We are stronger, we care, we are there. We are stronger, we care, we are there. We are stronger, we care, we are there. Tupperware. Though this world may be changing, we know we're not alone. Our hope is rising. We'll keep on believing. One family. This is our community. Yeah. Our future is bright. So is our destiny. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future, making everything better, reaching out to each other. We are stronger, we care, we are there, Tupperware. Though our lives may be changing, we know that we are at home. Our connection is growing. We are empowering. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future. It's gonna be brighter, sharing hope going further. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Though this world may be changing, we know we're not alone. Our hope is rising. We'll keep on believing. One family. This is our community. Yeah. Our future is bright. So is our destiny. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future. Making everything better. Reaching out to each other. We are stronger, we care, we are there. Tupperware. Though our lives may be changing, we know that we are at home. Our connection is growing. We are empowering. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future. It's gonna be brighter, sharing hope going further. We are stronger, we care, we are there, together into the future, making everything better, reaching out to each other. We are stronger, we care, we are there. We are stronger, we care, we are there. We are stronger, we care, we are there. Tupperware. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Though this world may be changing, we know we're not alone. Our hope is rising. We'll keep on believing. One family. This is our community. Yeah. Our future is bright. So is our destiny. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future. Making everything better. Reaching out to each other. We are stronger, we care, we are there. Tupperware. Though our lives may be changing, we know that we are at home. Our connection is growing. We are empowering. Family, we are Tupperware. Always with you, always will be. You and me, we are Tupperware. Always with you, together into the future. It's gonna be brighter, sharing hope going further. We are stronger, we care, we are there.
Welcome to the first ever Tupperware Mega Digital Party. The Tupperware brand has always been known for throwing great parties, but tonight we are bringing you all the fun and excitement in the comfort of your own home. And best of all, you are now able to order Tupperware online and get it delivered straight to your door. Tonight, if you order any of the products we're featuring, you'll be able to receive this 750 milliliter eco bottle that is valued at 149 Rand for absolutely free. And tonight, we're going to be sharing some great kitchen hacks, some fantastic recipes that'll set you up to have the best Heritage Day braai ever. But to make today mega special, we've gotten an expert into the kitchen. She's a culinary extraordinaire that is award-winning. She has been a judge on various shows, one of my personal favorites being Wedding Bashes. She has done some amazing things in the kitchen, from releasing 2 books to appearing with none other than Gordon Ramsay on Gordon Ramsay Uncharted. But on top of all these amazing culinary achievements she's had, she's also got some killer TikTok dance moves. Please welcome none other than Zola Nene into the Tupperware kitchen. Welcome.
What a welcome. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be part of this mega Tupperware party. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. There was no one else we'd want to have here today.
Thank you. Thank you. I like to know that and hear that. So it's Heritage Month.
Yes.
And, you know, as South Africans, we have a rich culture and heritage, very diverse. But what we all do love is having a braai, gathering around the fire, having a good braai. So today we're not having a braai, but we're going to make braai sides with Tupperware and show you how to use the different Tupperware products to sort of make your life in the kitchen so much easier.
Exactly, because that's what makes Tupperware special. It makes your life simple, and it can make even people like me a bit of a master in the kitchen. And that's the whole point of what we're doing today, showing
Absolutely.
how simple everything is.
Yeah, and let's face it, we're all, you know, very busy people. So anything that's going to give us shortcuts in the kitchen, we're all about it.
Absolutely.
So let's start with the first product that's going to give us a major shortcut. I should probably tell everyone what we're making, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good place to start.
Good place to start. So today we're making 2 braai sides. The first one is isgwamba in isiZulu is what we call it. So basically it's spinach pap. But we're making it in the microwave.
Yes,
Love
and
it.
we're using the Microwave Rice Maker Large, which is one of Tupperware's flagship products. If you haven't heard about it, you better start ordering now because it'll change your life.
There it is in its glorious, beautiful hue. Love it.
Yes, because in Tupperware we all love purple, and what's great about this product is you'll never have a burnt pot ever again in your life. It has
Amen to
changed
that.
my life. I know a few marriages that this product has saved because of that. So it's absolutely fabulous. And what's great is we've got you can see on the front here your measurement for your max line, and that top cover that we're putting in actually prevents it from boiling over in the microwave.
Fantastic, because nobody wants to clean a mess, right? You don't
Exactly.
want a shortcut that's going to cause a mess, that's going to cause you more problems in the kitchen. We want solutions, and that's what Tupperware is giving
And
us.
what's really cool about saving time is once you've cooked your pap or your rice or your grains, you can literally, once it's done, if you've got leftovers, put it straight into the fridge and reheat it again.
Love it.
See,
I love this
simple.
for me and you.
Exactly.
And I love that, you know, safety first.
Yes.
You've got these 2 handles on the top of this insert. Love that. Okay, so should we make some pap?
I think so. But
And
let
who
me
knew you could make pap in the microwave? I mean, I absolutely love that you can have that shortcut.
Yes, pap, rice, like I said, quinoa, any grain you can think of, we've got you covered.
Fabulous.
But let me get you some of the
Please.
pap we've got here. And while I'm getting that, these are our space savers. Now, a lot of us will know this because our moms had it in the kitchen.
My mom did, and she still does.
Exactly. But everyone should have these in the kitchen. They're modular, so they save you lots of space. And best of all, they come with the Tupperware seal. So as I give that to you, Zola, do you know why we call it a seal, not a lid at Tupperware?
Tell me why. Tell me.
Well, many years ago, the inventor, Earl Tupper of Tupperware, got inspired when he saw a paint can. And you know the way a paint can
Right,
seals?
it's like a lip.
Exactly.
Yes.
He used the same idea here, and that is why Tupperware really keeps your food fresh for longer compared to other products.
Airtight seal.
Exactly.
Love
so here
it.
you go.
Right, so for our microwave iskwama or microwave pap, so you could obviously make this and keep it plain or actually add any other flavors. But you know, I love a bit of spinach in my pap. It makes it a little bit more interesting to eat. And it's something sort of I grew up eating, so that's great. So first of all, pap, mealie meal, goes into the microwave rice maker. You need about 3 cups, so 750 mils.
Yeah, and if you're not as professional at cooking as Zola, remember you can measure it out for the rest of us mere mortals in the kitchen.
You pop that back. And then to this, we're going to add 500 mils of cold water. So this is the part that makes sure that you don't get lumps in your pap.
Yes.
Because, you know, if you have a mother-in-law and she judges you by the smoothness of your pap, we're taking care of you.
Exactly, and that product you just used there is our quick shake. Now the quick shake is great when you want to whip up cream or desserts or even make like a little salad dressing. If you've got kids at home, it's a great way to let them make milkshakes. You can put the flavoring in your milk, give it a shake, and they can do the shake and have fun with that. And inside, let me just show everybody, we've got this blender insert. Now that's where the magic happens with Tupperware, because this will make sure that whatever you're whipping or blending is really smooth and fine.
I love that. And what Natasha taught me is that you always put the liquid in first.
Yes, absolutely. That is the Tupperware way.
Yep. Okay, so to this, now it's all smooth. There's no lumps, so no lump-free pap already on the way. I'm going to grab the kettle, and to this I'm going to add a liter of boiling water. And then basically all you do, here we go, let's pop the water in. Then all we need to do is reassemble the rice maker. So spoon out, we pop.
Yes, we're putting our insert at the top,
And then,
closing the handles on
yep,
the
making
cover.
sure that it's tightly
Yeah,
sealed.
when you hear
in
that
here.
snap, you
Yep.
know you're good.
Then this goes into a microwave for 10 minutes. So, of course, all microwaves differ. So, you know, we do it at full wattage. And for 10 minutes, then once it comes out after 10 minutes, add an extra cup of boiling water. Make sure you give it a good stir, okay? Still, no lumps.
Yeah.
No lumps.
And if you buy yours tonight, you'll get a free instruction leaflet inside that'll have all the details so you can check on it later.
Perfect. So we didn't want to keep you waiting for the pap. So we've got one that's already made. But before I reveal that one to you, let's make the spinach part of the pap.
Great.
Shall we? Right, so I'm going to heat a pan, a beautiful Tupperware pan.
Yes, this is our Universal cookware range that is brand new. So this is the pan, and you'll see at the top we've got our pots that we've bought as part of that range, and these are absolutely amazing. As you can see here on the cover, I'll just quickly show. Zola, could you pass me a spoon?
Of course.
Because what I love about these is you can actually use the top as a spoon rest.
Love that.
Which is amazing. I mean,
Love
you
that.
don't see that anywhere. And even when you take it off, if you've been boiling anything and you turn it around and put it on your counter, it stays so stable. All that moisture will stay inside and you won't have a messy counter.
I love
See,
that.
it's all these little innovations. That's what I love about Tupperware.
That's
There's
exactly
always
it.
little innovations that make your life easier.
Right, so into a hot pan, I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil. And I add olive oil because it gives you a higher burning temperature, so there's less chance of the oil denaturing and burning. So you've got extra time to sort of, you know, sort everything out.
Wow.
Then to this, I'm going to add some butter because more butter, more better.
I agree completely.
The flavor of butter is something that I really love and really enjoy. So, yeah, just add a little bit of butter and a bit of soft.
And
room
I
temperature
never would
butter.
have thought of combining the two.
Yeah, so butter for flavor,
Yes.
oil for temperature. So you can cook at a
Learning
higher
something
temperature.
new every day, which I love.
I mean, I learned so much from you about the Tupperware. The least I could do is share some, you know, cooking
Yeah,
knowledge.
it's a very beneficial friendship we've got
It
going.
is, Tash, it is. Okay, to this, I'm going to add just a few chili flakes.
Yes.
Just to flavor up our spinach a little bit. So, of course, you could add any other. Oh, I want a little bit more chili flakes. So I'm going on the other side. Don't you? I love these.
These
So you can
spice
sprinkle-
shakers are amazing, and they're a must for any kitchen, especially because of the two sides. So you can sprinkle it out, or you can use the other side to use a spoon. But these are only going to be on special for Heritage Day, so you want to keep an eye on the website to make sure you don't miss out on them. And they're in such fun colors.
I know.
It just
I love
adds,
that.
yes, it adds some fun to your kitchen when you've got all these beautiful products.
And you can color code your own kitchen and give it its own personality.
Exactly.
Love that. And I love the combination of the purple and the pink.
Yes, because that multi-measuring spoon is great, especially if you have a small kitchen, because it combines 4 different measuring spoons into one.
Isn't that fab?
Yeah, and it's nice and quick and easy. You don't ever have to search through a drawer to find all the different ones. I used to always lose it until I got this one.
Me too. Love this. And also, actually, what I didn't mention with the pap is you should add a teaspoon of salt.
Yes.
But I know that that's debatable because some pap purists say no salt to pap. Listen, it's your house. Do what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you are of the salt, of the salted pap loving community,
like
me too, then you can add the salt. So to this, I'm just gonna add the spinach. And basically, all you want to do is wilt the spinach down. And spinach, as you know, cooks really, really quickly. So all it needs, and it's going to absorb all of that buttery goodness. That oil has made sure that the butter hasn't burnt too quickly. So just stir it, and you can see it sort of starts.
Oh, that color is beautiful.
Yeah, I love a bit of bright green to add something to the pap to make it a little bit extra. As South Africans, we love a bit of 7-color magic on a Sunday. So this is adding an extra color to your plate. Just going to season it with a bit of salt, and I'm going to use the sprinkling side. Just a bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, and that's it. We're going to stir this into the pap. Just a little bit of pepper. And then we're going to move on to our next side, a personal family favorite. And when you introduced me, Natasha, you mentioned that I cooked with Gordon Ramsay on his show. And this next dish, I'm trying to be mysterious about it. This next dish that I'm going to make is something that I actually cooked with Gordon and has subsequently become one of my most requested recipes.
Wow.
Because he loved it so much. So,
but that's amazing because he looks like he could be quite a difficult character to deal with. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I would imagine it's quite intimidating is the right word to be in the kitchen with him.
Well, luckily, I can give it as good as I can get it, So I was ready for any lip service he was going to give me. Fortunately, he was absolutely lovely. So personable, and because he was out of his comfort zone and in my comfort zone, it sort of shifted the balance a little bit. So he wasn't, the Gordon that everyone is scared of. It was such an amazing experience. So I should probably tell everyone what the next dish is going to be. It's going to be chakalaka. A South African favorite and a delicious braai side. But before we get to that, let me mix the pap so everyone can see what the pap looks like when it's cooked. So here we go.
Take this out of the way.
Here's one we made earlier. Love that.
Yes, it's the magic of TV.
Okay, so we lift.
Yes.
And of course, because it is hot, make sure that you use the handles. It's still steaming.
Take that
good.
for you.
And look at that. Delicious, smooth, creamy pap.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that. No lumps in sight. Really beautiful, delicious. Like I said, you could serve it plain. And this obviously cuts down the amount of time it would ordinarily take you to make pap.
And I'll be honest, before using the microwave rice maker, I didn't even attempt making pap on my own.
See?
I wasn't even going to risk it. But when I found this product, I had to because it's so simple.
It's
literally
life-changing. Yeah. Like things that used to take forever, pap, rice even, sometimes waiting for rice and watching it boil over on your stove. No more, none of that. Samp, which also takes a long time. You can make in this. Love this. Oh, and you told me you could also make mashed potatoes in this.
Yes, mashed potatoes and any grain. Any grain out there. Because I know a lot of people are into quinoa and all the fancy grains, and you can do those too. So it's really an amazing product. I have not met anybody that has tried this product out that doesn't absolutely love it. It has become a staple in so many kitchens for very good reason.
Fantastic. A wonderful gift to get someone who maybe isn't as confident as they want to be in the kitchen. So this would be
or as a wedding gift, again, to save that marriage so that your wife does not have to have issues with mother-in-law.
Start them out in their married life well. Okay, so I'm going to pop the lid back on onto this just so it stays warm.
There we go.
There we go. And then we'll make some chakalaka. And I'm going to put you to it now, Natasha.
Oh dear.
Yes.
See, if it wasn't for Tupperware, I'd be very scared.
Don't be scared. We'll go easy on you. So this involves a lot of chopping. So everyone has their own chakalaka recipe
Yes.
and how, you know, they do it in their family. So obviously this is my version. You can change it up, add extra chili, add less ginger, add more garlic. But, you know, I love a lot of color and add extra peppers, you know, different color peppers. So you can change it up how you'd like. So first things first, you are going to grab an onion for me.
Cool.
And then chop it up.
But I want to get my secret weapon first.
Oh, she has a secret weapon. Okay.
Because my secret weapon is the extra chef. Because this makes chopping an absolute breeze. Because when I first heard I had to help with chopping, I was very worried. Because me and knives don't have a great relationship.
No?
No. And Tupperware knives, for what it's worth, are extremely sharp. They will never go blunt on you. So I am going to use my little special trick and show you all about it. But to start, we do have to cut everything into finer pieces. So I'm first going to take it. How many onions do we need?
Just one. Just one onion.
Great.
Plenty.
So to start off, I'm going to use our essential knives that we've got here. You'll see we have a whole range. They're lovely. We've got paring knives, we've got utility knives, a large utility, and the chef knife.
And those colors.
Yeah, and they come with this lovely protector on top. Because again, as I said, Tupperware knives are extremely sharp. So this is a great way to make sure that you stay safe. So we'll just take those off. And then all I'm going to do is cut those edges off.
Perfect.
And then quarter it for us.
And I love that they come in such an array of colors.
Yes.
This is what I love. You know, one of the reasons why I love Tupperware is that you can coordinate it and add a bit of, you know, color and life and fun into your kitchen and choose the colors as you see fit, you know?
Exactly.
I think that, you know, I'm always looking for ways to add a pop of color in any situation. And why not in my kitchen or in my pantry? And this allows me to do that.
Exactly. And this extra chef, now, if ever there was a favorite product of mine,
that's the one.
It's this baby. This is the Mercedes of Tupperware.
Oh, okay.
Because this actually allows you to chop and to whip. I actually want to get the other one so I can show you some of the inserts first. Because this product truly deserves a bit of extra time.
It does.
So in the inside, you'll see we have this paddle. Let me just take it off nicely so I can show you everything. So we've got this paddle that comes as part of it. This allows you to whip products and you can make batters and all sorts of things. Then your blade also comes with a blade protector because again, Tupperware blades. And you love the fact that they are super sharp all the time, but we've got to be careful with them.
But you also like to keep all your fingers.
Yes, exactly. And then we've got this little insert that allows you to pour liquid in while you're using it. And what's amazing with this, and you see, I found a way to get you
I
to
know,
work.
I see that. You delegated back the jobs that I gave you. All right.
See, this is what we call teamwork. But this little insert actually allows you to make mayonnaise. Now, I know when you're a chef and you're all fancy, this is one of the things you learn to do, you see, like it's what, but it's one of those things that intimidate most people.
For sure.
Because it's hard to do.
Absolutely.
But by using this, anybody can make mayonnaise. For your braai, you can make dips, you see, and you can be like just that little bit even more extra.
Talk about making
with what you're doing.
Your potato salad extra special.
Exactly.
Make your own mayonnaise. Love it.
So it's really, and on top of all of that, we all live in South Africa with Eskom. And this, you don't need any electricity to use. So when the power goes out, you still have a little food processor you can use to do the job.
So no excuse to not keep the prep going on your braai.
Whatsoever.
Hey, if the lights go off.
So all we're going to do is just open up here. And I'm going to put these onions in. Is there anything else you want to put in with these onions?
So in with the onion, we're going to put some garlic cloves. So I'll pass those on to you.
Great.
And then a little sort of thumb-sized piece of ginger. Okay, I have small thumbs, but you know, whatever. Like I said, you can add as much or as little as you want. So a thumb-sized piece, a little generous piece of ginger. And a quick tip: if you're peeling ginger, ginger's very expensive, especially since lockdown. Everyone was buying the ginger, making their own homemade ginger beer. So it got really expensive. So you don't want to waste any of it. So peel your ginger using a teaspoon. I know that sounds like an odd thing, but the teaspoon helps you glide through, you know, all these little crevices without having to chop them off and waste them. So next time you're using fresh ginger, use a teaspoon to peel it.
I have learned something new. So with this, it's as simple as I take this little pull cord and give one good pull, and then
Look at that.
And the best of all is that when you're using this, you'll also find that it does it extremely fine. So just a few pulls does it. So once you've done a few, I just want to give it a shake.
Oh, I like that. To
Yeah.
Redistribute
Yeah,
all
and it's
the
just
pieces.
a bit of a dance in the kitchen, you know, a bit of exercise
always,
while
you
you're
said,
doing the
I like
thing.
a bit of, TikTok dancing.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll give it a few more pulls. But again, this is so easy compared to the normal way of chopping.
Absolutely.
You see?
Absolutely. Another amazing time saver. Love it.
Just want to check, is that fine or do you want it a little bit fine?
No, that looks good. That
Great.
looks good because, it is, chakalaka is quite rustic in itself. So that's perfect for me.
Great. So we're just going to take out the blade.
Wonderful. And I will pop it in here.
And there you go.
Thank you very much. In this pan, I popped some olive oil. I'm not using butter this time because there's so much other flavor and stuff that's going in here. There we go. And then will you make a light work of a little bit of chili? So do you chili to taste? Do you like things spicy, Natasha?
I can do a little bit of spice.
Okay, well then I'll let you control the spice level on that one.
I don't know if that's safe.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out.
I'm not the best. I actually earlier said to Zola that to me chicken is a vegetable. So the vegetable chopping, she's really stretching me here tonight.
I think she just tells, everyone that story just to make sure that she doesn't get big jobs in the kitchen.
No, but wait.
On to her, don't worry.
I need a bit more instruction from you on this one, you see?
So just as
Just
little
straight?
or as much as you want. So
Am I taking the pips
no,
out for you?
no, be brave with it. I think,
Oh!
why not?
Okay.
You like a bit of spicy chakalaka, I think.
We won't make it too spicy.
Not too spicy, okay? Okay, you show restraint. Love that. And I love these cooking utensils too. They're just like so easy and nifty, and also a pop of color. Love that.
Those are our KPT tools. And one of the things we always say is Tupperware loves Tupperware. So when you're using your KPT tools in your pans or in any of your Tupperware that you're using, it won't scratch. It keeps it as beautiful as the day it came. So you see, Tupperware loves Tupperware.
Yeah, love it. I love Tupperware.
So do you want me to get these fine for you as well?
Yeah, so
great. Let's go into our chopper.
And that's such a great size for a big family.
Yeah.
But there is...
Yes, we have got the herb chopper.
We do.
That is just, it's basically like the little brother. And this is great. If you've got a small family, it's ideal. It does all the same chopping things. It's also great for making like little dips. I use it often if I'm having a braai on the weekend and I want to make a little bit of a small dip or some hummus.
Yep.
I just pop it in there, 2 ticks and I'm done, which is lovely. And also if you like herbs, it's great if you want to chop some fresh herbs up.
That's exactly what I'm going to
Yeah,
do.
you see?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to chop some
Using
coriander.
these special tools we have here.
Why not,
Exactly.
Why not? So I'm just going to pop a little bit of coriander, which I'm going to use at the end while you take care of that pepper.
We try and, how fine do you want it?
Not
Because
too
again, I
fine,
need
actually.
restraint with this.
Because it does it so
It's
easily.
very quick, yes. And it's kind of, you get in a rhythm of pulling it, you see, and it's therapeutic.
I see. Well, you know what? You should get in the kitchen more often because clearly you like to have fun in the kitchen. You like a bit of a dance,
I like
you like a bit of a
Tupperware.
pull.
You see, and Tupperware is about having fun and being in the kitchen.
Fabulous.
There
Thank
we go.
you. Pepper's done. You can give that the herb one a pull for
Great.
me too, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
So with this, you want to always keep in mind when you're pulling it to put it flat, your hand on the top, and then you can just do your pulls. Ooh, and straight out. See, the hip caught it. And always straight up. You don't want to pull the rope up. Just straight out, easy movements. And there you go. And then we have a look. Okay, now that can do a little bit more.
Yep, a little bit more. Peppers are in the pan now, just sauteing a little bit. Like I said, you could add different color peppers. A bit of red pepper would be amazing in here. A yellow pepper as well. But also one color pepper is perfect. We'll save these for there. Yeah, a little bit finer for me. To our chakalaka, the next ingredient is going to be curry powder. So you can use also as much or as little as you want. And this helps control it. So if you want just a little bit, you use that side. And if you want, a lot of curry powder flavor, use the other side. Love it.
But that's what makes it so simple.
That's it. That's it. And also this recipe is one of those things that you can go wild with in the kitchen. Use your personal taste as you go, and make it your own. It's one of those, things that you can really play around with and make your own. Absolutely.
But I think that's the fun of cooking, is the adventure of it and playing around and testing different things
Exactly.
and really finding the flavors that you enjoy.
Yeah, just playing around. That's all it is. And I think that that's what people need to find the confidence. And I think that if you use tools like this to take the pressure off, you can do a little bit more experimenting in this part. Always, I want to let everybody know that if you're using spices, ground spices, in your cooking, or actually even whole spices, make sure that you bloom your spices. So if you think about it, the spices, once they're ground and they're sort of stored in your kitchen, they're dormant, you know, they've been picked and dried a long time ago and they're lying dormant. As soon as you apply heat and you let the spices cook and they bloom, blooming means that the aromas, the oils, everything comes out.
Such a nice word.
It is a beautiful word to describe it, right? Everything, all the flavor comes out, and that's why your house starts smelling like a beautiful restaurant, an Indian restaurant, which is just one of my favorite scents. So make sure that you bloom your spices. So that just means cooking the spices in the pan for at least a minute before carrying on with the rest of the cooking.
That's another tip that I've learned tonight that I had no idea about. So with Heritage Day coming, we've mentioned that those spice shakers will only be available for Heritage Day on a special, but we've got another special product that's only available for then, and that's our marinade.
Yes.
Because you can't have a braai without having a marinade.
Right.
And I'd actually want to just share, because we've pre-prepped some meat for later, but the marinator is one of our flagship classic products. And what makes it so special is on the inside, you'll see we have these grooves. So what happens when you're putting your meat in and you pour the marinade over, it's getting to underneath your meat and it's also tenderizing it a bit. And what's great is when you seal it, because again, it's a seal.
It's a seal, we've learned.
We're very special at Tupperware, we've got a seal. So when you've sealed it and you put it in your fridge, you can later just take it out, turn it around, put it back in your fridge.
Love that.
You don't need to have the mess of trying to turn it in the container and all of that. So please keep an eye out for these Heritage Day specials. You're going to have to get it really quickly and you don't want to miss out.
Yeah, because that's my dad's favorite Tupperware product. And if you don't buy them all, he will, basically.
Sounds like my dad.
Right, let's move on to the next ingredient for our chakalaka, which is the carrots. For me, it's not quite chakalaka without two ingredients, and that's carrots.
Cool.
And the other one is baked beans, but we'll get to that one.
Do you want us to peel these carrots?
Please,
Great.
peel the carrots.
So for that, we are going to use our Click series. This is an amazing little gadget and another one of my favorites because it actually comes with 3 different peeler heads. You've got the vertical head, the universal, and the wide. So you can use this for different things. Obviously the vertical is one of the standard favorites. I use this one a lot.
This gadget, I must say, blew my mind.
It's one of everybody's favorites.
I love the concept. The fact that, all the different heads are in one place. It's beautiful, it's storable in your house. And you don't have, love it.
And it's as easy as one click. You'll see, you just click it in. It can't come loose when you use it. It's got a little the little eye peeler that you can take out. If you want to change it, you can just take it out, put it back in, and you'll see with the different heads, on the universal head, it's actually got a serrated as well as a straight side. So you can use this to actually peel a tomato without cooking it, without any of the hassle, just easy as that.
Wow.
And of course your wide one is great if you want to do all the fancy stuff.
All the butternuts,
exactly, the fancy stuff. But for today, I'm just going to use this vertical, which is nice and easy.
And they all just click on so easily.
Click on, and you can. What I also didn't mention is if you want to keep one set up and ready for when the moment comes that you want to peel, then you can just grab it from there.
Love it.
Easy as that.
Easy.
And there we go.
Love a speed peeler. Love it.
Well, I don't know if I'm a speed peeler.
No, you are. You are. That's your new title.
Speed peeler.
Natasha, speed peeler.
Well, I think it's better than my chopping skills. But at least I had good negotiation skills to have you take that over.
Wonderful. So basically, you're just going to make light work of that. Yeah. You could grate the carrot as we traditionally do, but why grate it when you have the extra
Yeah, how many carrots do you want?
Just, 2 carrots. 2 carrots is perfect. So I've turned this off just to buy us a bit of time while we're waiting for the carrots. I've popped your 3
See,
little
1
pieces.
minute you tell me I'm speedy, and the next minute you're telling me you're buying time while I'm peeling this carrot.
Do you know what? This is the thing about cooking in the kitchen. It's about not panicking. So when you see something is going over and you're not ready with something else, just turn the heat off.
Yeah.
I think that people often panic and they're like, oh no, it's all going wrong. This is burning. That's not ready. Just be calm about everything.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Let that sit and wait for the carrots. Nothing tragic's going to happen. What I have added to this though is your 3 pieces of chili.
Yes.
And those are also toasting away along with the onions and the peppers and the garlic and the ginger. Delicious. I can also season at this point, so I'm just going to season with a bit of salt and pepper. When I cook, I try to, when I'm making something like chakalaka or a curry or stew or any kind of something that's going to cook and bubble away for a really long time, I season it twice. So I season it at the beginning so that the seasoning gets into whatever I'm cooking, and then I'll season at the end again. So I always go lightly with the seasoning because of course you can always put more in, but you can't take away.
True.
And here also adding salt if you're finding your onions are cooking too quickly. Salt is hygroscopic, so it's going to bring out the moisture of stuff and then sort of lower the temperature because stuff is going to start bubbling away instead of frying vigorously.
But I think that's important because people tend to sometimes put too much too quickly.
Yeah.
And you want to build it and make sure that the flavor profile is what you want.
Exactly. You want to build flavor and all these different steps, frying the onions first, then adding and building and seasoning. That's
And
exactly
the butter and the oil, which I've now learned.
butter and oil.
I'm taking that
absolutely.
one home.
Yes, yes.
Great.
Looking good.
Cool.
Still got all your fingers?
Yeah, for now, because thanks to Tupperware and this wonderful invention, if I was chopping all of this in the traditional way, we might have had a very different story
We
here.
might have.
Might have been more of a Halloween show.
So while you chop those carrots, let me talk about the meat that we're going to serve some chicken with our chakalaka and iskwamba. But we're not going to cook the chicken because, we know you're going to braai over Heritage Day, so you're going to braai your own. But what we've used to flavor the chicken is the Tupperware Universal Marinade,
Yes.
which I think is inspired. A marinade that you can use as a dressing, first of all.
Yeah.
You can use it to marinate chicken. You can use it to marinate beef, lamb, pork, vegetables even. I think that that's fantastic. Something that you can make once, take it to your friends, when you're going for a braai, bring more than just meat, guys.
Exactly. And if you want to find this recipe, you can find it on the Tupperware website in our recipe section because we've actually got a full recipe section. You can find the pup recipe there, this recipe. So please go have a look because, again, these are life-changing things that will give you so much time back in your life.
Yep, facts. And in this dressing is a bit of lemon juice, some dried chili flakes, salt and pepper, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar.
Yes.
So as a marinade, it's fantastic because all that acidity starts breaking down the meat fibers, tenderizing everything, and all the sort of marinade and flavor goes deep into the meat. So this is a great one to have, and also a wonderful shortcut for your braais or any entertaining, because if you have to make one dressing and use it as a marinade, time saver.
And last thing, seeing as we're talking about braais, about this quick shake, do you know that it makes a great cocktail shaker?
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah. See, if you take your braai, look at it. It's perfect.
What?
If you want to make your own little mojito, it's ideal for that. So you can cook in the kitchen. You can Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You're not complimenting my cocktail.
See, I have told you, Tupperware will change your life. We have something for everything.
Truly.
You see?
Truly.
You see?
Right, hand over those carrots. I want to pop the heat back on. So the carrots, we don't mind leaving them to have a little bit of crunch and texture. Texture is very important when you're cooking. It adds interest and makes you want to sort of have an extra bite because it's a bit of interesting texture in your mouth, and it mixes well with other textures on a plate. So we don't need to cook these completely.
Right.
So we stir that up. And then the final ingredient is a tin of baked beans. And actually, when I made this with Gordon, he said to me, hang on, I thought you were showing me like a South African traditional recipe and now you're bringing out English baked beans. And I said to him, Well, you may have, invented the baked beans, but we took it, added spice, and made it better. And he was like, So, and the baked beans are great because they add a bit of sweetness. It's also, baked beans and tomato sauce have a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, they're delicious as they are. But, once you add a bit of sweet and spice together, I think that's a delicious combination.
And it's something we all grew up with as well. It's the taste of home. It's the flavor of home.
It is. It's comforting.
Yeah.
It's comforting. And for me, that's what sort of Heritage Day means, is sort of spending time with the family, eating things that are familiar, things that, you love, things that you grew up eating, but reimagined. I think it's always exciting to take something that you grew up eating and just adding a little bit of a spin to it and making it, more fun, putting your own signature on it. And that's what it's all about. Get creative, potter around in the kitchen, do your thing.
It's an evolution, and I think that's where Tupperware is really exciting, because a lot of people still think about Tupperware as bowls and lunch boxes. But as you can see tonight, it's so much more than that. We have such a wide range of products.
Right, so this is just going to simmer. And then once it's simmered and we're almost ready to plate, I'm going to add those chopped coriander. My English sometimes escapes me. The chopped coriander. And then we'll be ready to serve.
Great, but before we do that, we've spoken about all these amazing products and what they can do, but Tupperware is so much more than bowls and just kitchenware. I always like to call it a bowl with a soul.
I love that.
Because Tupperware, the opportunity of selling Tupperware has changed so many lives. I've met so many Salesforce members from people that are just earning a bit of extra money to supplement their income, to people that have literally been living in complete poverty in a shack that now own multiple properties and have put their kids through varsity.
Amazing.
So it's really an amazing opportunity. But to tell us a little bit more, I've invited a special guest. Yes. Her name is Innocentia Mushidi, and she's one of our Salesforce members.
Yay!
The funny story is she actually used to work with us at head office and then decided that the Tupperware opportunity was so good, she was rather going to become Salesforce member.
Hello, everybody. Guys, this is fantastic. I mean, you guys have cooked up a beautiful, beautiful meal for Heritage Day. And as you can see, I'm representing.
You are. You're beautiful.
Thank you so much. Natasha, you couldn't have put it better. It is a bowl with a soul, and it is a company with a soul too. I mean, when I decided to leave my full-time job, you heard it right, I decided to leave my full-time job to start this amazing journey, to live the life of my dreams. And my dream is to empower women, to empower men who are working, to empower each and every single person who's looking to make a change in their life. Because that's what Tupperware does, Zola. We were talking about it in the afternoon in terms of what do we do as a business? And Natasha said it. We take a normal person who's working a 9-to-5 or who doesn't have employment at all, who's looking to belong to a family, who's looking to change their lives for the better, who's looking for great incentives. And we change that up, and you belong to a community.
Okay, I also want to be part of the family, so you need to tell me how I can become part of that community.
I love that you want to become a part of the community, because you know what? Wherever you are in South Africa, you can join the Tupperware family. We've also ventured into Africa, mind you. So we are everywhere, and we're all about the soul. We're all about celebrating each other. We're all about making sure that we do right by each and every single member of the team. I mean, when you sign up, you get handheld by your team leader, by your manager. They show you the ropes. They make sure that you don't get lost in it. They make sure that you earn the commission. And I mean, I'm a Pretoria girl. #hotshots, #Jupiter Sales. If you want to join my team, come here and join Innocentia Mushidi. I'm available on Facebook. But if you're anywhere else in South Africa, you're more than welcome to make sure that you follow the link and you sign up, and we will get you in contact with any of our distributors. Guys, this is a fantastic opportunity, and I couldn't be happier.
But you actually told me earlier that you actually have CEOs and business owners that are part of your team and also selling Tupperware.
This smells so beautiful.
Oh, why, thank you.
Definitely. I mean, you don't have to be not employed to join the business. You can have a company that you're running, but looking for a group of ladies or men who you would like to socialize with, who you want to become a part of a team with, and you can join Tupperware, because Tupperware is a family, and we're all about that.
So essentially, it's up to you how much time you want to put in, and obviously,
Exactly.
the more you put in, the more you're going to get out. But it is really up to you.
The more you put in, the more you're going to get out in terms of money, but the more you're going to get out in terms of gifts. So if you love all of these fantastic products and you don't want to buy them, join. Why not? Join, get the Tupperware products. And I mean, we always talk about hashtag bring back the Tupperware. Right now, you're not going to have to bring back anything. Anybody who comes into your house, if they take a bowl, you're going to go, hey, keep the bowl because I'm going to earn it because I sell Tupperware.
I love that. But yeah, bring back the Tupperware. Still.
This has been fantastic. These new pots, Natasha, are fantastic.
Love.
Yeah.
And you guys have done a fantastic job. I cannot wait to taste this meal.
But
Thank you so
I
much,
think
thank-
we need to plate now.
I think
Yes.
you do. I think it's time
Yes.
to serve up. But thank you. I love your story, and I love that you sort of took
Yes.
a risk for yourself.
Yeah.
And you've become part of a bigger Tupperware family.
But
Yes.
again,
Amazing.
that's the power. And there's so many lives that are completely changed by this company. So whether you just love the products and you want to use them, or whether you actually want to join and become part of this movement in Tupperware. And when you're just buying the products, keep in mind, you're actually supporting a family and someone out there. You are making a difference in someone's life with every single product you buy.
Yes, so make a difference. Buy the Tupperware. But if you want to make a difference in your life, join
Yes.
Tupperware.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Oh, that's looking amazing.
Check
now.
out the color. It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Beautiful. And like I said, you can add more color. Some people love to add peas to theirs,
Yes.
corn to their chakalaka. Like I said, make your own. Just stirring in that fresh coriander at
Coriander.
the end, and then we're ready to
you
plate
want
up.
some
So
of the-
I'm going to grab the pup. I'm going to grab the
Let me pass
chicken
that to
that
you.
we
You
made
can give on to her.
earlier.
And this is
pop it
plastic,
down
so
there.
you can hold it and you won't burn your fingers.
Do you have any
Yeah.
color preference with the plates? We've
Ooh,
got
you
some
pick.
beautiful colors.
You
Let
pick-
me
you
grab them
pick the
here.
colour.
Because we've
Chicken's
actually
ready.
got these amazing plates that are part of our September promotion, and they're just gorgeous, fun colors on your table.
I
It
know.
just brightens it up.
Just in time for spring, hey?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
for picnicking, etc.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
let's.
Can I
which
say
colour do you
something
want to
about
choose?
these plates,
Yes.
hey? So now that you've got the marinade on the chicken, these are perfect because the soup or the marinade or the gravy will not
True.
spill. If you've got kids running around at the park, these are the perfect set for you.
Love it. Love
That's
it.
so true.
Okay, chakalaka is done. Let's serve it up.
I'll help you with that.
Thank you, thank you.
So you
thank
pop
you.
it open.
Thank you. You can take the.
Take.
Yep.
Okay.
And I like to sort of dish a generous amount. You know, I think that if you're going to serve people, serve them. Don't
Yes.
be stingy.
Yeah.
I agree.
Don't be stingy. That's something my mom taught me. She's also a feeder like me.
Especially in cooking all of this, I'm getting quite hungry now. So
That's-
there's no being stingy in this at all.
Oh, this looks beautiful.
Doesn't it? And
Yeah.
just so different
Sure.
and just a little bit interesting, you
Yeah.
know, more than just your regular pup. And I love pup, so I'm dishing as if I'm dishing for myself.
Yes.
So then
But
I'm
the
going
colour
to.
is so beautiful as well. It
Isn't
just
it?
like brings the plate to life.
Like they say, you eat with your eyes
Yes,
first, hey?
very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Indeed. So I'm just
Yeah.
going to pop the chicken on there. There you go. This is our sharing plate. 'Cause, you know,
Yes.
Yes.
we're family now.
Yes, we are a soulful family.
We're part of the Tupperware family.
Yes.
now.
Just turn this one over. And then I'm going to pop it on in the front here, if I may.
Yes.
So I can pop some.
See,
Chakalaka
I need
over.
to learn
Chakalaka
to
on
plate
it.
like that.
Yeah, me too.
Like it's all
You and I both.
I think, you know what I think? I think you just need to be relaxed about it. I think just people put a lot of pressure on themselves when they are plating. And you don't need to put pressure
I
on
don't know.
yourself.
I
Just
think
go with
I
it.
feel like you're underselling your skill set there.
So I like to put a little bit on the pup and on the chicken and on the side. 'cause, you know,
Look at those
you
different
can't
colors.
have too
Yo.
much chakalaka, in my opinion.
Oh gosh, my mouth is watering already.
Oh, then I did it right.
Yes,
I
you
it right.
did.
And then just a little bit of extra color, just a sprig or two of more fresh coriander, so people know that there's coriander in the dish.
Wow.
And that's it.
Can we eat
Amazing.
already?
Well, almost. So firstly, I just want to say thank you to you for popping in and sharing your story with
It's
us.
my pleasure.
Zola, thank you so much for popping in and sharing all your tips and tricks. I've learned so much tonight. It has been a pleasure having
Oh,
you here.
my absolute pleasure.
And to everybody joining us at home, thank you. It has been amazing. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have. And remember, you can now order your Tupperware online. Very importantly, if you got an invitation from one of our Salesforce members, like
Yeah.
please make sure you use the affiliate link they gave you to order from, so that you ensure that they will benefit from your purchase. If you haven't been invited by a Salesforce member, remember you could always be very kind and select a random Salesforce member to surprise them at checkout and make sure they also benefit from your purchase. And again, if you order any of the products we featured tonight, you will get a free eco bottle, 750 ml, that is valued at 149 Rand. So guys, what are you waiting for? Get shopping. And on that note, we're going to say goodbye because we're going to get eating.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Let's do that. Bye, everyone. Ooh, can I have a
That
chicken?
looks amazing.
Me, I'll have some chicken.
Yes, babe, have the
Yes.
I'm also going to go in
Go
for a
for it.
chicken.
Yeah.
Go
I think
for it.
that's the daintiest thing to
Yes.
eat at this
At the
point.
moment, yes, definitely.